Hi friends, I'm Erin and this is Erin Go Live. It's Saturday, May 6th. It's the beginning of a weekend vlog. I have been reading this morning The Heart of the Matter by Graham Greene. I'm almost done with it. I have about 30 some pages. Although I've been reading this for like 45 minutes, an hour, and I feel like I want to switch it up and finish this later. So I have East of Eden that I just barely started. I restarted this because last year, I think around this time last year, I read I think I was maybe like 180 pages or so into it and just got distracted by other things. So I'm restarting this for a read along. I'm feeling a little dubious about actually finishing this in the month, but I'm gonna press on anyway. I feel totally behind in it because I've been reading that and I'm only, yeah, I'm on page 8 right now. So a good ways to go in that. But it's a Saturday, it's a rainy day. I don't know if you could see, it just looks green outside. That looks kind of nice. It is a rainy day. We had like first summer, now we're back to spring again. Can't wait for second summer to come along. Sorry, my dog's being cute. I have to work from 11 to 1 today at the gym. Might swing by, might go to the nail salon. Definitely have some like cleaning, tidying to do around the house. And then the kids are coming over for cozy reading night tonight. So we haven't done one in quite a while. I mean, maybe since like last summer. It's been a really long time since we've done one. My dad had COVID, the kids got the flu, and so we hadn't even seen them for a month until yesterday. So Charlie grew like a foot since then. We have Holly's 13, Sam is 10, and then Charlie 4. And originally I was hoping it was just going to be the big kids as much as I love Charlie. I don't know how it's going to go as far as trying to read with her. Maybe I can get her watching a movie, hanging out with my parents in the other room or something, so the kids and I can actually read. Because I imagine she's going to want to read with us, but she's going to be talking. And yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But it's really exciting to get to share this with the kids, and it's something that they look forward to doing with me, and it's like a special thing that we have together. So I love that. We're going to do, they requested chicken fingers for dinner, or chicken tenders. So we're going to do chicken tenders and French fries for dinner. And then we usually get some like snacky foods, like some chips and cookies and fruit and stuff like that. So I'll have to go grocery shopping for that. Probably do that right after the gym since I'll be out and about. And yeah, that's pretty much the plan for the day. So I don't know where my copy of The Beak of the Finch is. The Beak of the Finch by Jonathan Weiner is going to be 1, a Springathon book, and 2, it's my book club book. Book club is Wednesday night. I'm not very far into this, but the thing is, I haven't been very motivated to read it because I know that most people in my book club actually haven't been reading it. And the person who chose it is away. She's not going to be here for book club anyway. And so I think our book club discussion is going to be more a general discussion about evolution. But let's see if I can reach it. I have the next book club pick. And I think I'm going to go with Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. I have this really cool edition of it. There's like a sticker on the back that normally on a hardback you don't have the thing on the back, but this is like a sticker that's on there. But anyway, I actually quote Viktor Frankl in my memoir. And so, but I've never actually read the book, but it, you know, I very much, his message really chimes with me. And so I thought, let's actually read the book. So it's a memoir, I think, of his time in the Nazi death camps and the way that he was able to persevere, his resilience and everything like that. And so that like super, yeah, just chimes with me in the message of my memoir. So, what am I trying to say? Update on the memoir. So I have achieved and even surpassed my goal, my fundraising goal for getting the memoir published. So the very base price for publishing is $8,500, and then there's gonna be more costs associated with that, like above and beyond that. So right now I'm at $11,625, I think. Got a couple checks that I need to deposit today as well. So that's super exciting. And like, I feel like I feel comfortable now that I'm not gonna have to put any money out from my own pocket to get this book published. tons of people are interested in it, and I've been posting on Facebook and Instagram like possible book covers or ideas for the book covers. So actually I'll put the picture here that I think we might end up using for the cover. Got amazing response from it. So my nickname is Ernie, has been since the day I was born. But when I was little, I called myself Nernie. So this picture is from Fallujah in 2004, 2005. Sam was there for for Operation Phantom Fury. That was the big Fallujah assault where they had the deadline for the civilians to evacuate. And then basically after that deadline, American and foreign force troops, allied troops, however you say that, went in and basically were like driving out the insurgents. So he was there for that. And I believe this is like around that time. And I think the like love note and then the Marine in camo with his M16, I think it's a kind of a compelling picture. So let me know what you think of that cover. Also, I have started an Instagram page specifically for the memoir. So I'll have it linked in or not linked, but I guess linked. But the handle for it is no matter what _memoir. That's the title of the memoir. So I actually think I'm going to take a break from reading and work on the acknowledgements for the book. I've kind of been putting that off all week. I think I had started it last weekend, and come on, computer. I have written the dedication, so I need to do the dedication, which is done, the acknowledgements, and then the summary for the back of the book. I think that's what I have left to do. And then meanwhile, my editor/publisher is working on her end, just more edits, getting it ready as we can to go to the proofreader. Oh, the about the author is the other thing I need to do, which I find that to be really hard. Like writing about myself, like a bio about myself, I've always found to be really challenging. So I need to do that. The dedication is for Sam, my love, my hero, and for our Kilo 312 brothers, Frater Infinitus. Oh, the other thing that like associated with the cost of the book is that because I had such a good support or a good like showing of support for the GoFundMe, my editor publisher thinks that we should hire a PR agency to kind of get the word out and get more copies sold of the book, because we got such a good response. So that's a possibility, and that, you know, maybe one of the things that we'll be using that excess funds that we got. All right, so it's time to stop stalling and get back to the acknowledgement section. It's just really hard to write. I don't want to forget anybody, and then it's just like back into writing mode. I don't know. It's just kind of, I'm stalling. So I'm gonna get to this, and I'll talk to you later. Part of why writing the acknowledgements is so hard is because it makes me cry. Thinking about and writing about the people who have loved and supported us through all this time, since Sam was hurt and also since he died. I can't keep it in. At the gym, I've got about 20 minutes or so left here. Just signed up a new member, but one of my clients from the gym just texted me, and she sent a picture of a book, Running While Black, and asked me if I had it. I don't have it, haven't read it, but I've heard of it, and she got me a copy of it. So that was really nice. So I should get that on Tuesday when I see her next. Okay, it's later in the day. It's about 3 in the afternoon. I've been working on finished the acknowledgements, wrote the synopsis, and the about the author. So I'm just gonna read the synopsis to you, and let me know if you feel like you understand what this book is about, given this synopsis. Oh, dog needs some love. All right. Sam and Aaron were high school sweethearts. When Sam decided to join the Marine Corps in 2003, the trajectory of their lives was sealed. Sam ultimately sustained a severe traumatic brain injury, and the next 13 years was about survival. I don't love that sentence. Despite their tragedy, a young Sam and Aaron made a promise to each other, a promise to never stop trying or become complacent. Aaron did everything in her power to live up to that promise during Sam's life, and now she lives on without him. This is a love story, a story of the power of positivity and a lesson in resilience. And I basically cried through the entire writing of the acknowledgements. Like, the shirt I was wearing earlier, I was like wiping my nose on it, and yeah, it was harder to write, harder emotionally than I write. I thought it was gonna be hard just getting back into the writing mode and making sure I remembered everybody. Oh my goodness, my dog is needy right now. But it was actually way harder emotionally than I expected it to be. So yeah, I feel good. I'm gonna email this off to Kelly and then switch over to reading mode. Got all sorts of goodies for the kids. We got some, like, we're gonna have a proper dinner. We got some veggies and fruit, but we definitely got some cookies and candy and sweet kind of things.
Do you want a song?
Okay, sure.
Twinkle, twinkle,
Oh boy.
little star, how I wonder what. That's it for me?
Yep.
Okay.
Ready to go? Okay.
Hi!
What are we doing?
We're reading my favorite book. My favorite books. Hi, friends. Your turn.
We're reading some books before bedtime. It's cozy.
Yeah,
it's cozy
so
reading
fun.
night. Cozy reading night. It's time for this one to go to bed.
And my feet to go to bed.
And yes, her whole body, even her feet. Doesn't she look ready for bed?
I love this dress.
It's very cute. Is that a nighttime dress?
Yeah.
Hey,
Good night.
Can you tell our friends about your hair?
I cut my hair by myself and my mom cut the rest of it.
Did you get in trouble?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna cut your hair again?
No!
Good answer.
Can we read this one again?
Yeah.
Yay! Clean it, kiss it, put a bandage on it.
That's right. Right, Sunday morning, the little one got me up earlier than I would like to be up on a Sunday. My gosh, the amount of energy that a 4-year-old has immediately when she wakes up, I don't understand it. 4-year-olds need other 4-year-olds to wake up with, not almost 40-year-olds to wake up with. I woke up to her face like, yeah, nice way to wake up. Anyway, I finished Heart of Matter last night. Really enjoyed it. Just so much. I feel like this would be a great book to be taught from. I'm sure there's tons of stuff that I missed, but really interesting themes around Catholicism and sin and adultery and kind of good and bad, staying in a marriage for the sake of loyalty versus love, that kind of stuff. So I'm really interested in the direction that our book club discussion is going to go in. I want to see what the other girls think of this. It was very kind of underlinable. I have lots of, it's hard to see because the book has deckled edges, but I have lots of dog ears there. Do you dog ear? So I typically, if I underline something or if it's like a particularly like poignant passage or whatever, I dog ear the page so I can get back to it easily. I think it looks nicer than having tabs everywhere, especially once it's, I find it annoying to hold the book when there are tabs on the side, and then I don't like the way it looks on the shelf if there are tabs on the top. So I just dog ear, it's my book. So I am getting a very slow start on East of Eden. I just haven't given it the proper time yet. So I'm going to attempt to do that right now. Little one was being very like whiny and just picking a fight with her brother about everything. And I suggested maybe she needed to go lie down. And I think she might have. She went down the hallway and she hasn't been back. So either she's playing quietly in my room or she might have actually gone and lay down. I might need to go check on her to make sure she's not destroying anything. But ideally, I'm gonna have some time to sit here and read East of Eden. Meanwhile, the 10-year-old and I have been watching Bluey.
Let's go.
Told her to clean up the mess in that room, and then I walk in to that. That's where she put it all.
Can you go somewhere now?
Okay, you're gonna clean up, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank it out.
Oh. All right, so I am back out at the park. This has become one of my favorite, like, afternoon free time things to do when the weather is nice. I just picked up this chair, like a beach style chair. It's gonna be nice and low to the ground. I have like regular camp chairs, but being short, I like to have my feet up. Like, it hurts my back, especially with my current back situation. Getting over, throwing my back out. But anyway, I just put sunblock on, and I'm like, I feel like I'm very pasty right now. But I guess that means it's a good sunblock. Anyhow, I'm gonna be out here reading some East of Eden. That's the plan. I got myself a couple drinks, got myself some snacks, and I'm just gonna enjoy it. Otherwise, you can hear some noise in the background. There's a cornhole tournament going on right now. It's like the parents of the Little League kids. I feel like I'm like a geisha right now. Anyway, just got my nails done, so that is done. I feel like refreshed, and I'm just gonna chill. It's about 2:15, and so probably spend a good hour or more out here, and we'll see how far I can get in East of Eden. You know what I think is so annoying? When people sing out loud, like you want to hear them sing. Like, unless I paid tickets to hear you sing, I don't want to hear you sing, especially if you're on a microphone in a public park. Please stop singing. Nobody wants to hear it. Okay, I'm leaving the park. I had to stop by the bathroom first, and you can probably hear the music behind me. So I don't know if Journey is as big everywhere else as it is here in Northern California. They're from the Bay Area, and it's a big deal. Like, everybody loves Journey here. Don't Stop Believin' is normally played in the 7th inning at Giants games. And anyway, Journey is playing right now, and there's a bunch of like drunk baseball moms all singing in unison right now. It's pretty funny. But I wanted to talk more about the heart of the matter, because when I talked about it earlier, kids were in the room, and so I didn't want to go into depth about it. But Scobie, our main character, is a police commissioner. He's white, living in West Africa. We know, like, it's not mentioned specifically, but we know from later from Graham Greene that it's supposed to be Sierra Leone. So British colonialism in West Africa. He's a white police commissioner, and he ends up having an affair with a recent widow. There's a shipwreck, and he beats this woman because he's a police commissioner, and ends up having an affair with her when his wife, he sends his wife to South Africa because she wants to go. His wife is unhappy, stuff like that. So anyway, he's Catholic though, and he has a lot of just mixed feelings about having an affair. His wife comes back and knows that he's going to have to go to church with her, and he is really, like, literally afraid he's gonna go to hell if he receives communion without first having confessed. So just brought up really, especially, and then he didn't want to go to confession, knowing that he's not truly repentant, knowing that he's just gonna, if he went and confessed, he's just gonna go back to Helen, to his mistress. And so it resonated so much with me, because I grew up Catholic, and I would be sitting there in church, you know, as an 18-year-old, sitting there in church, actually, like in my dad's choir, and, you know, asking for forgiveness for the premarital sex that I was having, full well knowing that I was gonna go home and do it again. I was going right back to Sam for more sin, and here I was, and just thought, like, the hypocrisy of it, and like, why am I, and that's the fact that I wasn't truly a believer at that point. And I actually stopped going to church. I didn't go to church for a really long time, and it wasn't until after Sam got hurt that I ended up being saved and actually had a true saving faith before that. So that part of it was really interesting to me. And I know that there's one other gal in my book club, Sabrina, who was raised Catholic, and that YouTube typically brings up if Catholicism is brought up in a book, like it was in Death Comes for the Archbishop, she and I have a different perspective on it than everybody else does. So that'll make for interesting conversation. So it is, it's like, it's warm when the sun is out, but the sun keeps moving behind the clouds, or the clouds keep moving in front of the sun. And so it's quite chilly when the clouds are covering the sun. But other than that, it's beautiful outside. But I'm gonna go head over to Dad's kitchen, get last meal of the day, and go home and get ready for the week. Is it just me, or was I just talking super fast during that whole last clip? I don't know why I was talking so fast. Maybe I was just trying to get it all out as I was walking back to the car. I'm not sure. But I'm going to head into Dad's kitchen here. It's just before 4 o'clock, so I'm going to probably have a beer and an early dinner, and then get home and just kind of wrap some Sunday stuff up, get myself ready for the week, get some meal prep done, tidy up, that kind of thing to get myself ready for the week. Thank you for watching. Remember, every day is a great day for a great day, all day.